Right. Thank you. Good evening. Welcome to the Mayor and Council meeting for Monday, May 15th, 2023. Clerk, please call the roll.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Present, we have Mayor Hedrick, Deputy Mayor Tebow, Councilor Calvo, Councilor Carter, and Finance Director Diaz.
And we have,
And on Zoom, Councilor Kate.
okay, so we have a quorum. If we stand to the flag. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recognitions, awards, memorials, anyone? So I just want to remind everyone that it's National Police Week, and it honors those officers who've lost their lives protecting others. So we'll move on to citizen petitions. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak to the council? Okay, hearing, seeing none, we'll skip beyond response to citizens petitions. We'll go to approval of the minutes. I'll take a motion to approve the mayor and council minute of May 1st, 2023.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Take a motion to approve the special committee of the whole meeting minutes for Monday, May 1st, 2023.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any corrections to those minutes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carries. And I'll take a motion to approve the special committee of the whole meeting minutes for May 8th, 2023.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any corrections to those minutes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Okay, communications and reports. Councilor Piazza,
I have nothing. Thank you.
Councilor Carter, Councilor McCabe. Communications and reports.
Yes, I just wanted to say I was at the farmer's market on Mother's Day yesterday. It was really great to be outside again, and I really look forward to the starting up of every week on Tuesdays in the summer, starting, I think it was June 13th. And that's it.
Okay. And Deputy Mayor.
The only thing I have is, this morning I attended the flag raising for Police Week. I read the proclamation for the mayor since he wasn't able to be there. We got a bunch of the staff to attend, which was nice. Some of the police officers came out. And so when you go by, take a look at our flag for Police Week. And also food box distribution is on May 26th at 12:30. And again, always contact the mayor's office if you need food delivered.
And that number is 860-446-4103. So if you would like a food box delivered to you, please give us a call and we will make that happen. All right. Clerk McCurry, any communication report? Finance Director, US.
Nothing to report.
Okay. So the only thing I have is a belated Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And thanks for what you do every day with probably one of the busiest jobs around. Committee referrals. Are there any committee referrals? Yep.
I don't really know if it's community referral, but this came up actually a couple of years ago when the Bill Press wanted to get fireworks for the COVID. There was talk, or there was some discussion, not on this council, but some discussion as far as what Groton utilities possibly could do at City Day. And so I'm bringing forward to see if there's some type of fireworks outside of the Silfest side or the Computer in City Day. Like to see if we can bring that forward.
All right. So you want to refer that to the committee?
Yeah, but I don't know if this, I know it would be a Groton utilities. I mean, this is, well, not really. I'm just assuming that Groton utilities.
I was gonna say, we could refer to community development, and then they can get in touch with Groton Utilities.
Yep, just because, there's other towns that do certain things aside of Snowfest. And all honestly, I mean, we've taken on the Snowfest fireworks as our own, but it's really kind of, one of the things that we rewards because it's on the Main Street. But it might be good just to add a little something to City Day, if we can. But this is not it.
Okay, so we'll make that referral. Are there any other referrals? All right, we'll move on to new business, Deputy Mayor Depot.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution R-23-5-38, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council authorize and approve the contract with Concrete Slabs by Drive, 71 Blueberry Hill Road, Groton, Connecticut, for the performing and placement of monolithic concrete curb and sidewalk along Park Avenue for a total price not to exceed $21,000 and no cents, inclusive of a 15% contingency to be paid from the state of Connecticut municipal grants and aid funds. I so move.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. This has been discussed in the committee of the whole. I sent you the MOU that's been signed by the mayor and by the union. So any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Councilor Sheffield.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution R-23-5-39. Therefore, be it resolved, the mayor and council authorize and approve a donation of $400 and no cents to Fleet Reserve Association, Branch 20, Groton, 242 Thames Street, Groton, Connecticut. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This is discussed in the committee of the whole. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention. Okay, Councilor Norris is here.
It's at least a while.
I was gonna say, she has a cold. All right, you got it? Okay, got it.
I've been here.
Okay. Where were we? We were all in favor, say aye. We got that. Opposed, abstention, motion carries. All right, Councilor Piazza.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution -23-5-40. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council initially approved an ordinance approving revisions to the existing water rate schedule to the city of Groton, Department of Utility Water Division for all water service located within Groton utilities. Service territory to be effective for water service billed on and after October 1st, 2023, on and after October 1st, 2024, and on and after October 1st, 2025, and furthermore, that effective October 1st, 2023, this supersedes all previous water rate ordinances.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This has been discussed at the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Councilor Piazza?
I know we discussed it, but I just wanted to ask, I know this was, as far as I understand, was before I even came here, so there was no way to actually pause this. Anyway, or this was already voted on, and we're just voting it for
Right.
to effect.
It was already approved by the Groton Utilities Commission, and this is the first reading of the change of water rates.
And it was voted on when did it actually start?
Doesn't start till October.
Right, I mean, when this whole plan was being discussed. As far as I understood, it was before 2 months.
Well, there was a cost of service study. So we conducted a public hearing on March 28, 2023. There was a cost of service study done before that, and it's been to the Groton Utilities Commission and approved by them. So that's happened in the last year or so. And actually, they approved it this year.
And I'm not sure if it was when we had the discussion, remember you were talking about, and this may be the sewer rate that was gonna come out, so somebody had asked about how much of an increase, and you were saying it was about 1%, and I had brought my utility bill, and it came out to more than that.
This is,
So that's what I was saying, that was sewer rate we're talking about, and this is water rate? But water does affect the sewer though.
okay, is there a question? I'm trying to
I guess
try
my
to
question
understand the
is-
question.
I just
So
want to make sure before I vote that this is what we discussed prior to, I thought, I had understood that this was already planned and those come into effect before I even came in.
No. Ron?
I think what made the confusion is that it's been talked about that we're gonna have constant rate increases of the 4% before the treatment plant started. So that may be the comment that you're referring to.
We had, so this is for water. We started with 4% increases so that we wouldn't get into rate shock by having a 25% increase. And based on the current water financials, there's a projection now for a 5.54% increase on water. And this is water, this is not sewer. Sewer is separate, electric is separate, but I think right now sewer is projected to go up, and I think electric's flat, right? Do you remember?
Yeah, and electric's actually going into a cost of service study for.
Okay, so electric, we're getting ready to start cost service study for electric. Did that answer your question?
Pretty much.
Okay. Any other questions or comments on this resolution? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? One. Counselor Piazza. Abstentions? No abstentions, so the motion carries. All right, Counselor Carter, 41. Please.
R-23-5-41. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council review and approve the amendments and revisions outlined in the City of Groton Non-Union Employee Handbook approved October 7, 2013, amended February 6, 2017, effective July 2023. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This has been discussed a while back, but I have the HR director here in case you have any questions. Are there any questions from the council? Counselor Carter.
Is it necessary to, because it's pretty vague, it says, the mayor and council review and approve the amendments revisions outlined, right? But that doesn't, unless you have it in front of you, it doesn't really address what changes we're making. So should it actually say what we're doing?
Wanda, can you come forward and,
On the resolution. On the resolution, it tells you in the blocks what the changes are. For instance, for hourly employees, instead of getting 10 days per year, they're going to 15 days, which is stated.
I understand.
these are the changes, there are no additional
No,
changes.
I understand that. I understand that. But if you read this, there essentially could be other changes. It doesn't say, it says the highlighted changes, right? But it says the revisions outlined in the City Union Employee Handbook, right? But by laying out this, that's not in the, that's, there could be other changes. Like if we pass this, there
There are no other changes. You're passing these changes to go into the handbook.
No, I understand that, but what I'm asking, is it appropriate to actually say those changes? Because if we say this, right, then, because this isn't we're not looking at the handbook. We're looking at what's being changed in the handbook. I'm being technical, I guess, but
Hey, do
I
you-
guess I'm missing what I'm saying. Because this right here is, does anybody know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this right here isn't the handbook. These are the changes, right?
Right,
So, but according to this, even if there are changes in the handbook that are on this, those also could be changed.
but we're not changing anything else. This is what we're changing.
But it doesn't say that, though. It says the change.
What do you want it to say? I mean, we can revise it.
No, I'm saying,
If you
is
had-
it appropriate to actually say what changes we're making in the handbook? That's what I'm saying.
But these are the changes that we're making in the handbook.
You don't understand what I'm
It's,
saying? It's okay.
Deputy Mayor Depot?
I think I see what Counselor Carter, because the sentence, I think, in order to make it concise, I think the intent is approve the amendments, revisions outlined. It maybe should say outlined here.
Yeah.
Because I
It would
think
be
that's what it
specific.
means.
Yeah.
But if you
Or-
included the word outlined here,
Or-
it would be more clear, because I think
or-
what that he's saying
Or
is,
say outlined with the vacation / whatever we're changing. Don't not be so specific, but I mean, this, This
Okay.
kind of is, it opens it up, and like, so if, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the
right,
language
so
could be maybe a
can-
little more specific to this specific block or outlined in this resolution.
Okay,
Some
So-
change like that.
so outlined in this resolution,
Policy changes within this resolution, yeah, or whatever. I
Well-
don't know what's appropriate to say.
all right, so we have a bunch of so what are we changing? Policy changes, or are we saying approve the amendments revisions outlined in this resolution?
I think,
And add that in this resolution?
I think it makes
Outline-
it clearer.
Okay, well, okay, I understand. Is that the language that you're looking for?
I think that's more appropriate. I think, I just think it's broad by saying this. Because
well-
we understand this, but nobody else.
I understand.
Okay.
From a parliamentarian point of view, I'm trying to get us to a resolution that we can pass. So is that the amendment that is recommended in this resolution?
Yes, but I think, do you want to say it, Counselor? Or I think does somebody need to actually say it? I mean, 'cause-
Well, I need to write it. I'm then gonna read it and see if I can get a motion on it, and then a second, and then we'll have to vote for the amendment. And then, once we have the amended motion, then we vote for the amended motion. So I'm trying to get the verbiage. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So the verbiage is what, in this resolution? So the amendment would be, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council review and approve the amendments/revisions outlined in this resolution in the City of Groton non-union employee handbook and with the rest of the stuff in there. Okay, is that an accepted, okay, now, I'll take a motion for that amendment.
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor of this amendment, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention. Okay, so now the amendment, the amended motion now reads, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council review and approve the amendments/revisions outlined in this resolution in the City of Groton non-union employee handbook, and then approved, with all the rest of the stuff that's in there. Okay, so, I'll need a motion for that amendment. I mean, for that,
You already,
that resolution.
you already have one.
No, we have a motion. So we had a motion, then we had to amend it. So we approved the amendment. Now I needed a motion for the
Okay.
amended motion so that we can vote on the amended motion.
so I so move, right?
Okay, so moved and second. So now we have a motion and a second on the the amended motion. Everybody, okay, good. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. All right, thank you. Counselor McCabe,
I opposed on that one.
you opposed on that one? Okay. Counselor Norris is opposed. Counselor McCabe, 42, please.
Certainly. Resolution R-22-5-42. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council approve the operating and capital budgets for the water division for fiscal year 2023-2024.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This is discussed at the committee of the whole. Excuse me, is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. Okay, Counselor Norris, 43.
Therefore be resolved that the mayor and council approve the operating and capital budget for the sewer division for fiscal year 2023-2024. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed at the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Deputy Mayor Depot.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution R-23-5-44. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council approve the operating and capital budgets for the electric division for fiscal year 2023 to 2024. I so move.
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carries. And Councilor Sheffield.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution R-23-5-45. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council approve the City of Groton budget for the fiscal year 2023-2024 pursuant to the City of Groton Charter, Article 6, Section 2C. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed at the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Okay, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carries. With that, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you, Finance Director Uhas. Sorry there weren't questions.